Let's talk about Lords of Heaven. In this area control war game for 2 to 4 players, you are playing as one of 4 factions vying for control of Jerusalem and supremacy in the Middle East. You will play as either the Shia Fatimid Caliphate, the Sunni Seljuk Empire, the Latin Christian Crusaders, or the Christian Byzantine Empire. This game is played over 2 crusades, with each crusade having a minimum of 5 rounds with up to 8 rounds. On your turn, you will play a card from your hand and take one of the 4 available actions. The first action available to you is the development action. You will pay any cost indicated in coins in order to build a mosque or a church in a region where you have military support. You can also build citadels in cities that you control, and you can build fortresses between regions in which you have presence or military support. Another action you can do is the presence action in order to increase the level of presence you have in a city, or to add presence in a city that is adjacent to a city where you already have presence. You can also add supports to a region in which you have presence. You can take the movement action where you can move military support from one region to another. You can take the income action in order to collect income for cities that you have presence in, for buildings you have built, and from the cards that you have played. When you take the movement action, that is when you can initiate a conflict. You are limited to initiating 1 conflict in the first crusade and 2 conflicts in the second crusade. You can initiate either a battle or a siege. When you initiate a siege, you are trying to eliminate all control from a city, or you are trying to gain control of that city. When you initiate a battle, you are trying to decimate your opponent's military strength in a region. In either case, you can form alliances, and in either case, everyone who participates in the conflict will gain a victory point, but the winners will gain extra victory points. You will be using any supports that you acquire throughout the game, and you will be able to roll dice in order to inflict damage on your opponents. At the end of the first crusade, you will gain 1 point for each city you control. At the end of the second crusade, you will gain points for cities you control, as well as points for the buildings you have built, which includes churches and mosques, citadels, and fortresses. And then whoever has the most points will win. If you're looking for a really fun war game, then definitely check out Lords of Heaven.